Oh, shit! Just 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Oh yeah! All right! Yes! 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 It cleared the tower for sure. Look at that flame.
Oh my
Look
God!
at the length of that thing. Woo! Okay, in a few seconds we're gonna get hit by that.
What?
Yes, we are gonna get hit by the sonic boom. It's gonna be
Holy!
coming. Let's go, Artemis!
Oh my God! It's like blinding, you guys. This is
It
wild.
is brighter than a Falcon 9, I can tell
Holy.
you that. And look, it's heading straight to the moon!
Yeah.
To the moon! We're gonna start feeling it soon.
Here's the sound.
Here it comes!
Well, it's fitting that she's watching Artemis 1 launch, because she's a bit of a space case for thinking her face was more interesting than watching a rocket take off. The launch might have been bright, but I don't think the same can be said for our starry-eyed main character. Obviously, she's been too busy looking at the viewfinder to actually pay attention to any astronomy at all, because she's clearly under the impression that the world revolves around her. That or her ego is out of this world. I think it's time for Miss Universe to come back down to Earth and accept that it's not always going to be all about her, no matter how many shooting stars she wishes on. Hey, all of this can be forgiven as long as she can confirm that the gum she took out of her mouth was Orbit brand, because that would be a pun I would love to the moon and back. Hey Girl Scout, what's shakin'? How have you been? I personally have been great. Not only did I get to stock up at Costco today, but I got a few outfit compliments while I was there. Or rather, 2 normal compliments and one lady stopping me because she had to pet my fuzzy coat. I feel great because I now have enough Costco wings and everything bagel seasoning to last a lifetime. And also because it was really kind of those people to brighten up the day of the NPC in the background of their grocery outing without expecting anything in return. The only thing that could have made that trip better would have been if someone shoved a camera on my face while complimenting me so they could make sure the world knew that they were good people. That or if someone hid a Costco hot dog somewhere in the store for a haha funny TikTok prank at the expense of the poor employees who have to clean up the inevitable moldy mess that ensues. Said no one ever, especially not the employees of the Costco where that second one is actually happening.
Week 7 of hiding a Costco hot dog in Costco.
Now that is the rationale of a main character. No matter how sly or how blatant they are about their pursuit of ego feeding, they'll always find a way to push to the front of the all-you-can-eat buffet and take as many compliments, likes, and shares as they can grab before being called out. And even when that happens, they'll just tell the manager they're a paying customer entitled to their meal and threaten to charge them with theft for denying them, ignoring the fact that the manager is mostly just upset with how many patrons they shoved out of the way to get to the front of the line. Luckily for them, I have the perfect dish of attention cooked up especially for them, done in the style I know best, roasting. Hope you're hungry because there is plenty to go around. Enough chit-chat, let's just dig in.
And that's your water jug?
Yes, that's my water jug.
Alright, this is a joke, so you gotta
Is
go.
there an issue with that? Are you
There
serious
is.
right now?
I'm dead
What do you mean this is a joke?
You're obviously fucking with me right now.
How am I fucking with you? I'm trying to eat my chicken.
You're grunting in a Planet Fitness with a large water bottle.
What is
and
wrong
you're
with
cooking everything. You know that you're in a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I don't normally go to the shitty Planet Fitnesses, I'm not gonna lie.
And you're
It's
not
2
gonna
minutes.
vape me.
It's not a vape,
So,
it's HHC.
listen, I'm not fucking playing with you. You're gonna take all your
Why are you
shit.
getting so aggressive?
Because you're just like, I don't like being fucked with, and I know what you're doing right now, and it's not gonna work. So get your chicken out of here.
I'm not fucking with anybody, bro. I'm trying to get my meal in.
You're doing everything that you're not supposed to be doing, and I'm telling you, you need to leave.
Since when can we not cook chicken in a locker room?
What are you saying to me right now?
I just got 2 minutes left on the chicken.
Don't fucking plug the chicken back.
What are you-
I'm not fucking playing with you.
Why are you
because-
getting so aggressive?
Because you're like
Because
fucking
I'm
with
cooking
me,
my
dude.
meal?
Get out.
I'm minding my own
This
business.
is obviously a joke. You have dumbbells in a locker room. You're grunting, cooking chicken with an absurdly large water bottle. Talking about 3 weeks out.
Okay?
Go be 3 weeks out somewhere else. You can't do these things.
I'm just saying I don't get what's a joke about that.
This is a gym.
Honestly, it's probably done. I hope so, or else I'm gonna eat raw chicken right now.
You're You got 5 minutes to get out of here, or else I will
That's pretty
escort
good.
you out.
Do you want some?
No, I don't want your fucking chicken. This is.
I'm just cooking my chicken.
He's cooking chicken. He's grunting, and it's just like obviously a joke.
We're gonna end this real quick. Put the weights back. Get your chicken and shit out of here. Get out of my gym right now.
I literally had 1 minute left on it, bro.
No, and quit vaping. Get out.
It's not a vape.
I don't care
It's
what.
HHC. It's intro
Put the
workout.
weights back. Get out of my gym. 5 minutes, or I'm calling the police.
That's fucking crazy. Can I still come back in and work out? I'm 3 weeks out, bro.
That was hard to endure. You really thought you weren't doing anything wrong? I call foul play. It's extraordinary that you think scrambling for TikTok fame by playing chicken with employees is really all it's cracked up to be. When people begin to recognize you as the loser who makes others' jobs more difficult and films in locker rooms without permission, well, your goose is cooked.
Oh, yeah, and that nice chicken outside gave me this coupon.
I'm sorry, this is expired.
You son of a...
For real though, this is genuinely pathetic. It's such a juvenile cry for attention, complete with that smugness of a toddler who really thinks they outsmarted mummy. My cat does this, and she's got the intelligence of a honey-roasted peanut. She jumps up where she isn't supposed to and looks back at me to see if I notice because she wants attention. Doesn't matter if it's bad attention, because apparently she thinks like a TikTok star. And shocker, when she gets no reaction, she just quietly jumps down. This guy needs to remember that just because he's come to anticipate a little grumbling from mom for his tantrums, there's nothing really stopping her from canceling Christmas to teach him a lesson. At the very least, she needs to pretend to call Santa so he realizes actions have consequences. And by Santa, I mean the cops. And by pretend, I mean don't pretend. Maybe once he realizes that some people will actually enforce the rules and not let him off easy, he'll drop the act. No lunk alarm for dropping that.
Hey babe. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors, shoe. And if you win, you get to kiss me. Are you ready?
No, I'm good. I gotta go.
You're good?
Yeah.
So you're telling me if I win, you get to record me kissing you so that a bunch of your fan base can ridicule me and call me a simp? And if I lose, you get to record me playing a game to try and win a chance to kiss you so that a bunch of your fan base can ridicule me and call me a simp? Tempting, but I have a better idea. How about we don't do that? I spare my dignity, you have to self-reflect on how you built yourself up through stepping on others, and most importantly, I get to go back to the shopping that I'm actually here for. Clearly this gal isn't used to Walmart's new self-scanners, because she's still relying on other people to check her out. She's got to learn to rely on herself to get the confidence she needs, because there isn't always going to be someone there who wants to bag her goods. Even if the price is so low she's practically begging them to take the deal, some people just know better than to impulse buy things they'll regret.
Are you about to do something you might regret? We here at Cloud9 encourage you to reconsider. Just ask yourself, am I doing this to help someone else or to make myself feel better?
I know, I'll roll back my attitude. My point being, it's beyond egotistical to assume that interrupting a stranger's shopping to offer them the chance to kiss you is some sort of privilege. It feels like she picked the electronics section because she's making some assumptions about the types of people you'll find there. Maybe nerdy and single, maybe unpopular. And of course, nerdy guys never get girls, so her offering is like a huge opportunity that they just couldn't possibly pass up. Yeah, she needs to realize that 1, nerdy guys most definitely can get girls, and 2, even if someone doesn't have many suitors, that doesn't mean they're desperately falling to their knees for an ounce of attention. I mean, if anything, she's the one desperate for others to validate her. There's a reason she's not doing this to guys she thinks are out of her league. It's a punchline to get clout, and she gets to avoid the risk of rejection that she so fears. Good on this guy for forcing her to face her flaws.
Please, no, ma'am. Guys, just can you please step away from our table?
No, we already said that.
Actually, you guys did already
Step away from our table. Yes, and it's not came up, but we were already
coming here way before you guys. Hey, get the fuck out of this establishment. Like, no, it's not okay at this point.
Let's not go to her level.
Fuck off.
Take care.
Okay.
You all fucking suck. Oh my gosh, I'm so entitled. I can sit wherever I want to sit.
Absolutely, I do.
I'm old as fuck, and I can sit wherever the fuck I want.
Looks like this ain't Cowgirl's first rodeo, because anyone who has the audacity to start beef with random strangers for sitting at the table they wanted is clearly used to having a tight hold on the reins. Too bad she went into a bull riding arena expecting to tame some rough stock because petting a few cuddly cattle at the local farmer's market gave her the undeserved confidence to think she could. As we all know, digging in your spurs is only going to piss them off and do anything they can to get you off their back. She had to learn the hard way that treating others like shit is inevitably going to lead to her being told to buck off. Points for lasting more than 8 seconds before falling, I guess.
Oh my god, how embarrassing! Look how much fun I am!
Unfortunately, it seems like this gal has enablers all around her, not calling her out on her BS. I mean, her boyfriend had every opportunity to stop her, but he kind of just went, "Oh no, don't, stop," and gave up before even trying. Probably because if he tried, she'd go off on him too. Ironic of her to talk about them being entitled to whatever seat they wanted, isn't it? If she took a second to step out of her own delusional world where everyone else is merely there as her supporting cast, she would see how they're just people simply going about their own day, who weren't aware of her existence or her wants. Who could blame them for not willingly inviting her into their story for a minute when she's clearly going to be an unneeded antagonist? I think she needs to look at them as guest stars who were really helpful in giving her perspective and furthering her own character development instead of seeing them as villains hell-bent on ruining her life.
Alright, we're gonna go bowling with the pumpkin.
Oh my.
That was so good!
What you guys doing, huh?
We're just trying to
Let's go, get those shit up, let's go. Come on.
You're a little bit mean.
Yeah, you're stupid. Come on, let's go.
As a security guy, I would be a lot more nice.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Did you get the strike?
Let's go.
Who's that girl on your thing?
Shut the fuck up, let's go.
That was a good idea, wasn't it? You know, pumpkin.
No, it's dumb idea.
Why
I just
is
told
it
you it's dumb. That's who does that shit, throwing pumpkin on a bowling alley.
Katie Sigmund.
Take your ass home.
My ass home? I'll take my fat ass home. Let's go.
Yeah, this fucking ugly ass bitch.
Oh! I'm taking you to court.
Go.
We're going to court.
Go.
You want to fight?
Oh shit, you touched to see what's gonna happen.
Please, spare her and don't give her a strike on her record. She was just trying to get into the Halloween spirit. I pinned it as a kind of trick rather than a treat, and I bet if they let her continue, she would have been all ready for Thanksgiving with a turkey. I get it, this is right up my alley. I tried to get into the Christmas spirit by breaking into people's houses and eating their cookies, and for some reason, I also got in trouble for that. That's what you get for trying to get the ball rolling on holiday cheer, eh? You just end up in the gutter, but that's just how I roll.
Incredible!
The vanity and lack of awareness is astounding. To tell the security guard he should be nicer, ignoring the fact that causing a lot of damage to someone's establishment isn't exactly nice, and then joking about what she did playfully, thinking people must agree that she's funny and cute. I mean, the fact that she only gets triggered when he calls her ugly really just seals the deal on how highly she thinks of herself and her appearance. She jokes about suing him for it. The very real lawsuit she could be served for property damage completely lost on her. She didn't care that he said her actions were stupid, and she was obviously trying to draw attention to her physical appearance when he was reprimanding her. Because as long as you're born hot, laws and rules don't apply to you, of course. Everyone knows skills and good values don't matter at all, and the only important aspect in demonstrating your character is how nice you are to look at. Or at least the people who taught her that her looks make her better than other people must think so. It's too bad that she doesn't have people who are considerate of other people around her. Because maybe then she wouldn't have tried to be a jock-o'-lantern, jerk-o'-lantern, leaving disaster for other people to pumpkin patch up.
Here you go, dude. Here, actually, here. Just have that instead. I just don't trust what you're gonna do with the money, you know?
I don't drink or anything. I don't drink or do drugs.
Yeah, I'd just rather give that to you instead, because, you know.
That's good.
I don't drink, but I'm gonna take this beer though.
He might think this is a hero's journey, an epic box office thriller, but I'd say this is a B-list horror shown on daytime TV at best, shown on a TikTok For You page at worst. Movie critics all around say his character is lacking depth and the film is shot from the wrong perspective to make it cutting edge. Doesn't stop the Lonely Housewives and the Chronically Online from fawning over the conventionally attractive actor, of course. Just goes to show that one person's Harvey Dent is another person's Batman. But depending on what that means to them, they could both be wrong in their judgment. Not that this guy cares what the haters say, because as long as some people say he's a golden boy, he can roll his eyes a la Homelander all the way to the bank. Even Joker knew he was an antagonist, but that doesn't mean it made him any less of a villain to be forthcoming about it.
137 million? Yes, and if I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
Comments on this one were defending the guy because he was going to give the money to anyone who didn't take the beer. Let's make one thing clear. He does these pranks for his own social media's benefit and to frame himself as the hero. Remember, his audience has editing to know that he's setting up a big reveal. The unsuspecting actors know the money don't come for free. Those he records pay by being subjected to very real humiliation and unwanted attention. They don't have some annoying TikTok robot voice telling them that he's about to change their lives with some ukulele music playing in the background. To them, some guy's filming them without permission, offering them much needed money with a smile and then snatching back the offer in place of beer, which kinda mean, but okay, it's something to sell or trade, but then continues it by going on about not trusting them with money and mocking and stereotyping them when they're clearly already in a vulnerable place. But hey, if you sit back and take those hurtful words without standing up for yourself and let him record you stroking his ego, then you get paid. And honestly, what choice do some of these people have when they have no food, no home? This guy clearly thinks if they're suffering, they should be willing to take any opportunity they can, even a predatory one costing someone's dignity.
Buddy, you're softer than a Tootsie Roll fruit cup. Get your board shorts out of here, you fucking pansy.
Take your tank top and your Tonka truck and kick rocks.
Cake eater.
It is a great day for hay.
What's it to you?
So, context for this next one. This is a teacher of a special needs classroom, and he made himself the lead and basically made all of his students background characters of this play so that he could be the star of the show. A show meant for their parents. To the point where he would be performing a solo and the kids would be instructed to lay on the floor face down unmoving. So bear that in mind.
Maggot wears his head. Even the squiddiest, prettiest mess can harbor seeds of stinkiness. Have you ever seen anything more than talent? Have you ever smelled anything worse than that smell of red bread? It's them
If only that theater director who told me I was just okay could see me now. All those times of passing me off, making me chorus when I deserve to play Danny Zuko or Hamilton or Elsa. I'm a star. I'm better than all these kids. These parents are so lucky, coming here expecting some mediocre play and getting to see pure talent instead. They'll one day get to say that they knew me before I was up in lights. That encore they're gonna give me at the Christmas assembly, that is the reason that I do what I do. Why else would I teach at a special needs school if not for being able to abuse my power as the authority and prey on the innocence of a vulnerable group of people to further my own wants and needs? What? They think I'm here to throw my theater passion into helping often overlooked kids accomplish goals and have them be proud to show their hard work off to their families? Please. I'm worth more than that. I should be coaching Daniel Radcliffe on how to block scenes better and signing autographs for fans in New York after another successful show. Anyone who isn't as talented as me deserves to be on the ground beneath me, literally. And no, this isn't me bitterly coping with rejection. I'm actually laughing because those theaters missed out on a king.
I order you to be quiet.
Order? Who does he think he is?
I'm your king.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
I mean, dude, the parents are there to watch their kids. I get that depending on the child, there may be some accommodations to make, but given the circumstances and the small class size, he totally could have picked something that fit their capabilities and gave each of them a moment to shine. It's a school play. The parents aren't expecting Hollywood actors and professional choreography. They just want to see their children have fun. I'm sure they would have noticed the teacher's talent of making their kid feel special and appreciated that way more than his acting talent. Let's end with the worst offenders of all as a little bit of dessert. Positively self-absorbed. In that last one's defense, it is called a catwalk. But for real, I'm tired of this crossing of ethical lines because of money. I get that it's important for a company to push things that line their pockets, but when you're setting out content guidelines and then choosing to make exceptions to them when it benefits you, that's scummy. Preaching about keeping your community safe and yet letting popular creators post themselves engaging in reckless behaviors, saying not to insult or humiliate people, but rewarding those that do it if they do it as a clickbait thing for their good deed, being overly restrictive about things like weight loss to protect those with eating disorders, but letting girls with tons of young impressionable viewers use integrated body filters that give them unrealistic proportions because it gets clicks. And let's not forget to mention the blurry lines of sexual content and nudity that are literally plastered all over the For You page, even if you aren't logged into an account that's over 18. I mean, yes, these main characters are bad for doing these things, but when you're being enabled and rewarded, being told that you're above the rules, there are no incentives to stop. I think the solution to these entitled clout chasers growing up with superiority complexes and lashing out when they're held accountable is really to enforce the rules. Simple. Let's be honest here. For as many rage bait viral videos out there, there are just as many adorable pet videos being shared that go viral too. I mean, cat memes kind of shape the internet for a reason. If we keep allowing for more and more insane content, the ever-shrinking attention spans of those consuming it will just continue to need the envelope to be pushed to simply give them dopamine. Nipping it in the bud now, when it's already beginning to go downhill, is crucial before things go too far. Or rather, for things to regularly go too far and not become normalized. What do you guys think? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Or do you think I'm Abe Simpson, old man yells at clouds boomer over here? Let me know down below. If you agree and want YouTube to push it out beyond just us Girl Scouts, then please engage in the video by liking, subscribing, commenting, and watching till the end. Anything that you do tells that algorithm that you want more people to watch it, and it helps YouTube to know that you want my new videos on your homepage to come and rage with me. You can also come rage with us all over on the Discord, link in the description. And of course, you're welcome to check out the gal behind the Danny Phantom PNG on my socials linked as well. And that's all from me. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks for watching.